I recently rebuilt my compound here with new strings and cables and got it tuned back up. And I'm here at 20 yards and I'm about to shoot my first scoring round that I've shot at 20 yards or 18 meters with a compound in probably 25 plus years. So I'm excited to see what the actual result is, and let's get right to it. So like I said there in the intro, I recently rebuilt this Hoyt Spider 34 with new strings and cables because the original ones were completely shot out, super stretched, and my draw length was way longer than where I wanted it to be. I've got everything dialed back in, I've got everything sighted back in, and I am getting comfortable with this Stan Onyx clicker, heavy metal, that I'm really enjoying shooting. It's actually making my shooting experience much better. Even though it's a button, I'm able to manage it way better than any other release that I've shot in quite some time as far as target panic is concerned, and I'm actually enjoying shooting again with my compound. I've probably shot another 100 arrows or so since the last video where I restrung this bow. If you haven't seen that one, by the way, I'll have links down in the description below and a card at the top up there in case you want to check it out. And like I also said in the intro, I'm here at 20 yards. There's a camera down range, so you'll be able to see the impact points the whole time. And what I'm doing here is I'm actually competing in the Kaminski Archery Backyard Championships that we have currently running for archers around the world to compete in. It's essentially like a digital mail-in tournament that you can sign up and register for at KaminskiArchery.com, which is my website. It basically allows you to compete with whatever bow you want to shoot with, indoors or outdoors. You can even shoot your indoor round outside like I am today here. And you essentially submit your scores to us, and we post all those results on our leaderboard on my website, jkaminski.com, and we have tons and tons of people participating from all around the world. And we do have this thing called the Battle of the Clubs, which is an active competition also amongst clubs where the highest participation in, as far as clubs are concerned, wins me coming to them and hosting a seminar free of charge at your location. So be sure you're in, be sure you're registered, and be sure you're submitting your scores, because that's how you actually gain points there to hopefully bring me to your club. So I have changed this setup just slightly since the last video, where I modified my stabilizer balance a little bit, added some dampers, and I also have a tournament sight on it because the same sight bar here for my hunting sight also accepts this Excel Achieve. And I've got an Excel scope, 31 millimeters, and it looks like I've got I don't even know, a Verde Plus lens, I believe. I don't know what this, maybe a 6 power, I'm not sure, but I've got a big old dot on it, which I think should be kind of helpful here on this small face at 20. That way the dot's almost always in the 10 ring no matter what my aiming pattern's like. I'm gonna start with my practice right now. I also refletched my arrows too. They were in desperate need. All right, I am gonna go down and pull them, do that again one more time, and then I gotta run inside and get my official scorecard for the Backyard Championship, and then I'll start it for score. Too bad we gotta shoot inner 10s here with compound, at least on this round. Definitely sitting a little low, so I think I'm just going to take an ounce off the front. just kind of, it was dipping a little bit as I was pulling to set the thing off. Yeah, better, still sitting just a little low. So I'm gonna go inside, get my scorecard, and start the next end for score. All right, first end for score. All right, 3 done and 57 to go. Not a bad way to start with a 30. All right, and 2. 29 on that one. Drifted to the right on that one when it went off. And to the left on that one. $28.8 on that one, first big 9. Drifted low on that one when it went off. 29 on that one as well. Popped a little high on that one at the end. 29 on that one as well. Those felt good. That was a 29 as well. The second one definitely drifted a little left as it was going off. A lot of it is sight picture related and bow pressure related. Ends up where they're hitting, I think. Pin was sitting just to the right. No, it felt good. Don't know why it went there. Change in hand pressure. There was a 29 on that as well. V-bar's loose on that one, or side rod, whatever you want to call it. 28 on that one. Trying to chase the shade here to stay in it. Just a little low. That was a 29. The second one was just out. High left when it went off. Good one. That was a 29. First half is over. That was a 289. So my first inner 10 scoring round I've ever shot with a compound. And also a 297 Vegas style scoring. So I missed the Big Ten 3 times, which it's pretty solid actually. I'm quite pleasantly surprised with the score that I just shot there. So see if I can do better on the second half. Hit right where the pin was. Drifted just down at the end. That was a 28. Sitting low, drifting low, pressure low. Much better. That was a 29. That was a 29 on that last one. I don't know how hot it actually is. Yeah, it's 90, heat index 98, so it's a warm one. That was a 28. Deep was a little off-centered. Go get him. 29 on that one. $28 on that one. 4 ends left. A little quick on that one, but I think it still went all right. Whew, that was 8:30 finally. First end, and you know, 17 ends in, get a 30. My sight of left click. Sitting just a little low when it went off. That was a 29. Last end here, that previous end was a 30, so one more end. All right, I'm gonna take you down there, total it up, we'll talk about this, and I have accomplished one huge major goal that I've been really working on for quite some time. I'll talk about it once I get down there. Yeah, 3 9s on that one. I think I'm just out of fuel. Unfortunately, first one that I didn't have a 10 on. Okay, total it all up. I got a 576 with 36 10s and 24 9s. Pretty solid. I shot almost identical first half and second half. The first half, Vegas scoring, I shot 297 because I missed 3 big 10s. Same thing on the second half, actually. I missed 3 big 10s and shot 297 there as well. First half was a 289 with inner 10 score, and second half would be a 287. So slightly lower on the inner 10s. Shot a few more big 10s then. And, you know, definitely I ran out of fuel a little bit as far as energy is concerned. Just, you know, I haven't shot a ton. This thing is near 70 pounds, 65, 67, somewhere in that range. It's actually not that heavy. It's just, I don't know, it's hot. It's almost 100 degrees heat index, and I'm sweating like a pig right now. And mentally, it's very taxing. And the big goal that I wanted to achieve was to not punch a single arrow. So I shot all 72 arrows today. The 2 ends for practice. Actually, sorry, 66 arrows, not 72 arrows. Not a single punch. That's a huge win for me. And this is the first score I've shot. It's on a small target first day. I'm shooting on a smaller target first day, scoring inner 10. First time doing it on camera with the scope, all of that jazz. Like, I'm calling this a huge win because for me, not that long ago, this would have been pretty much impossible because my target panic sucks. But I'm working through it by changing my thought process, changing how I approach the shot, changing how I talk about things when I'm at full draw to myself. And big, huge difference is this release here, this Onyx clicker. It really, really helps. There's still, after the safety click, especially when it's like, come on, it's not going off, right? I keep talking to myself properly, but there's quite a few times, a couple times here or there that I ended up letting down because I was like, I'd rather make a good shot, and I'm not going to sit here and force this thing to happen because I didn't want to punch it the whole day. And that was achieved, so I'm super happy with that. This will be my official score for the Kaminski Archery Backyard Championships with my compound for the indoor round. I definitely want to shoot a 50-meter round as well because I haven't shot a score for 50 meters for score with a compound ever, and I think it'd be quite fun to do that. I'll just do it with the same rig, probably with the same scope, and yeah, just step back to 50 meters, 55 yards, and do it all over again. I will be sure to record that and you know, post that on the channel. So if you're interested in seeing it, be sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell down below. That way you get notified when I upload that video. And if you are new here, hitting that subscription button and sharing these videos genuinely really helps this channel out. I do offer high quality reviews, at least as high quality as I can offer at the moment, where it's truly unbiased. I'm not sponsored by anyone. I used to be a professional shooter, and I proudly am not sponsored anymore. So that way I can be truly unbiased when it comes to equipment testing, and you're really not going to find this anywhere else, at least with the level of detail that I approach things from. So a way you can help support the channel to continue to produce this kind of content, whether that be with a compound, a recurve, bare bow, traditional, reviews, coaching, mental stuff, training, you name it. What helps keep that going is supporting this channel. There's many different links down in the description below, including a lot of affiliate links, including discount codes to companies that I do have deals with, like The Push, offering something like their back pocket quiver here. If you use code Kaminski at checkout, you get 10% off. Even if you're not shopping for those items down in the description below, when you do click those links, especially the ones that are for Lancaster Archery Supply, I'll have a card up at the top down there. The links are down in the description. Once you click those links, you don't have to buy that product that link is for. It tracks your cookies, and then it helps support this channel when you end up checking out and paying for that product. So can't thank those that support this channel enough. Genuinely, it really helps make a difference. It allows me to continue to produce this type of content for archers around the world to enjoy for free. And you know, doing stuff like the Backyard Archery Championship also helps support this kind of thing. And it's a way for us to expose more people to tournament-style archery and to encourage others around the world to do the same, because it's a lot of fun competing, and sometimes it's a little difficult to get there, or at least to spend enough time to travel somewhere to get to a competition and actually enjoy it. So this is a way that we can do this digitally across the world and hopefully have a bit of fun. So thanks for watching. I appreciate it.